Two great sword masters will meet here at LR Shion. Now, we will review the next chapter of Grappler Baki, the legendary swordsman arc. It's the chapter where Miyamoto Musashi managed to meet the current greatest swordsman. Do you think this swordmaster can impress the legendary Musashi? Let's find out. But first, please know that you can buy the new Grappler Baki volume collections, Baki the Grappler Season 1 and 2 DVDs, and Bandai's Grappler Baki figurine on the link on the description below. By buying, you can help the channel grow and release more Baki videos. Please subscribe and let's begin. The chapter starts outside the streets of Tokyo. Takugawa is saying, "What you are seeing would be hard to describe in just 1,000 words. We can drive the car later. Let's take a walk for a while." Then Musashi looked below him. Takugawa then said, "We call them leather-soled sandals. They aren't the latest shoe wear, but they should be comfortable." "That's not it. It's what beneath them." "Oh. It's that? Ha. That's what we call the asphalt. Or maybe you should call it the stone pavement, or maybe cobblestone." Then Musashi looked up, saying, "Why is it so big?" "It feels unexpected, but it feels comparable to those. It's truly dazzling. Like a big fire. And the people. Are they truly people? How do you describe this? How do you describe this kind of change? A room that can go up and down. A door that opens by itself. Ice that doesn't seem to melt. A box that moves faster than horses. With towers that reach the sky. Mr. Takugawa. I have to say something. What would that be? I truly get it now. There are more questions circling around in my head than I can say or ask you. But it's amazing. The evolution that has taken place over time is truly amazing. It seems that I have truly been taken to an incredible place. I can only imagine your shock. But show me the place you truly want to show me." "So, you have noticed. You will have to excuse me. In the history of Japan, there are more than a few periods of war where the strong were the most valuable thing to have. It should have been called the world of warriors. When you left the world, Mr. Miyamoto Musashi, it was left in a state of wanting. And that wanting gave birth to where we are going. A place where you can be yourself. It was a lack of respect on my side. I want to say that I am sorry for it. But the truth is, Mr. Miyamoto, there is someone I would like you to meet. It's here. Although we are repeatedly renovating this place, it has been a battlefield for several generations. The streets. The streets? Heh. The feelings I had have settled down. This should be an appropriate place. A place where you could stay and be yourself. Mr. Takugawa. He has arrived." Then a modern swordsman entered the arena. Musashi questioned. "A sword? Sabukyo Ichiro. Right now in the current Japan. He is the man who can be called the current greatest swordsman. How have you been?" "It's been somewhat crazy, Mr. Takugawa." Then he confronted the legendary swordsman. But Musashi tried to cut the swordmaster by using his mind. Takugawa continued. "Sabukyo Ichiro. A 9th level." 9th level? Ha. Of course you don't understand what these levels mean. It's the title you give someone that shows their skills in the art of fighting. Of course, it's not at the level where it can be compared to you. There are only a few who can carry this title on their back. The number is about 20 people. In all of the present Japan. Or I should rather say, in all of the world. Only these men have lived by the sword to this point. The swordmaster then interrupted. "Mr. Takugawa. What is the matter? Who is this? What exactly are you talking about? Who the hell is this man?" "Alas, I can't tell you that just yet. But I will explain it all to you later. Mr. Takugawa. I will have to ask for your forgiveness because I won't be able to stay true to our promise. But it seems I can't be a part of this." These are words I have never once said in all my years. And of course, it is hard for me to say them. I have to admit that what you are saying is pretty interesting. Can I ask what changed your mind? It was just a few moments ago. It was already 6 times. And just now as well. It's now already at 7. That is how many times this man has slashed me. Huh? What did you do? With a single blade. Hachimanji. Hachimanji? It's just as you said. What the? Hachi. From the head down, the body can be split into 2 equal pieces. And the split can rip apart all of the 8 gates of man. That is what I know. The second slash. Throat. It's as if your fate is decided in the open. Third slash. Grandiose cut. It cut clear through the body. Yes. It would be the same, no matter the resistance I put up. Fourth slash. Splitting the body from the top through a slash. Fifth slash. The splitting of a temple. Sixth slash. The spreading of the cut. The seventh slash. The chest. That truly were various acts. You shouldn't lower your head because of this. Passivity. It is a good thing at times to not resist. Passivity, huh? That's just not possible. But he is sincerely being honest with me. My every move, and how he should react. He is saying that he could see all of it. So, to put it in plain words, it has become one of those situations. With the second slash, it was over. Just a second would have been enough. It's just as you said. The truth remains that with this, it's 7 versus 0. But, Miyamoto, that hand of yours, you weren't holding a sword. With what did you cut him? Even without a sword, I can still cut people. Mr. Takegawa. Who is this man? You called him Miyamoto, didn't you? To be able to cut without the convenience of a sword. Musashi then asked. Will you show me that sword of yours? Really? My sword? Is there any issues with the request? Well, there isn't really a problem, is there? I want to see it. Miyamoto Musashi holding a sword. I truly want to see it. It's settled then. As there isn't an issue. Here you go. What? What the? It's been a long time. It's been a long time? Even though he has been brought to the modern age, the swordsman Miyamoto Musashi shouldn't be fully aware of how he got here. But just by holding a sword again, it seems he can say something as simple as it's been a long time. Miyamoto then said. Mr. Sabu. Could you give me the other one as well? Ha. A sword in the right and the left hand. A long one and a short one. Mr. Miyamoto. Won't you show us something? Well, I mean. You know. How should I say it? You want to see one of my techniques? Yes. Is that okay? To ask me to show you my skills. But it seems that only you two are here. So, I assume one of you wants to be cut? No, they shouted. It was just a joke. Will he really show us his skills? He is going to do it. Which sword skill will it be? It's truly beautiful. From beginning to finish, everything is smooth. This is a skill only those who have mastered the essence of iron can do. This is not a skill meant to cut a human. Then Musashi tried to swing both swords at the same time. However, with Musashi's great strength, the swords shattered into pieces. He then said. It happened after all. What? What did he just do? It seems he truly broke the sword into pieces. This isn't a real katana. At first glance, it looks like a real katana. Have you ever cut anyone with this sword? It couldn't even handle a simple practice swing. Mr. Takegawa. Who the hell is this man? What the hell is this called Miyamoto? That sword has been used for longer than 60 years. He did that to the katana and said it was a mere practice swing. That isn't something I want to hear. Tell me who the hell you are. My name is Miyamoto Musashi. Nice to meet you. Yeah, that's how it is. That's just dumb. Who would believe that? What a day. Mr. Takegawa. A strong person. Using a sword would be okay. Or someone using a spear. Even someone using a bow would be okay. I would gladly accept someone who fights barehanded. The strongest this country has to offer. I can't stop trembling. What do you think of this chapter? Do you think Takegawa will introduce Miyamoto Musashi to Hanmobaki? Comment down your opinion below. Special thanks to my patron, Juan, the Broken Monarch, Stranger Dragons Prevail, Sam Shires, Aaron Wieland, James Berry, Evan Edrock, Shay Jackson, Dr. Manhattan, Francois, I Meet Rabbit, The Real Zurvan, Big Sam Zilla, A Patreon of the Aughts, Jacket, Midas, Johnny Might, Kevin Arias, Jason Jacobs, OK, Vega Punk, Just Danzo, Joshua Ash, Mars Kane, Claudio Aguilera, Francisco Carrillo, Jaden Robinson, Isom Harris, Awesome Swaysible, Thomas West, David Fritz, Brandon Zipperl, Ethan, Carrot, and Xavier Ward. We really appreciate your help. If you want to support my channel, please subscribe to my Patreon, LR Shion. I will put a link in the description below. Our next video will be about the meeting of Hanma Baki and the legendary swordsman Miyamoto Musashi. Stay tuned.